Tonight's a very special night, historic night. We announced our first jersey partner with XBTO, the first crypto finance deal in the history of Major League Soccer. We at Inter Miami have always looked at doing things that are innovative, things that are cutting edge. We've always aspired to be a global brand and a global team. XBTO has a global reach, but it's really about Miami and South Florida. They're a Miami company now. They moved from New York. And one of the things that we're going to be doing with XBTO is extreme fan engagement. We're going to be doing, I think, very innovative, cutting edge things with fan tokens and NFTs and in-game experiences, and really using their platform, which makes it, as Felipe said, is what makes crypto works, is to bring, I think, unique offerings to our fans, because everything that we're doing is for our fans, is for La Familia, and trying to do innovative things. So I think what you look at Inter Miami doing is opening new avenues and new paths. So we're super happy to have them as our first jersey sponsor. They're making a significant investment in our club. We're going to over-deliver on the deliverables with them through our fan base. So I think it's a great partnership for us. It's a first, and I'm very happy that this announcement tonight is happening, and on the eve of Friday night's debut of XBTO on our jersey. Well, we've been, since COVID, put a pause on things for us. We were approached by other firms in the crypto space and many other spaces. I think the economics of sports changed after COVID, where you saw traditional entities, which are your cruise lines and your airlines and traditional sports. I think you're seeing a very, very new ecosystem of businesses that were established because of COVID, investing in sports. When I met Felipe and the guys at XBTO, for us was a learning process too, because I'm not an expert in the crypto finance world. But, we immediately started thinking about the future and throwing around ideas. So frankly, I think 5 months is a short time period to put a deal like this together. But, we hit it off. We think alike, which is important. I think we both want for our brands the same thing. So I think it was an ideal marriage for us.
Jorge Mas, en español.
Sí.
Usted enfatizó en su presentación que quiere hacer de esto una marca global. ¿Qué tiene usted en su mente en relación con el equipo para lograr ese objetivo?
Bueno, primeramente Inter Miami tiene alcance global. Nosotros tenemos grupos de fanáticos en casi todos los países del mundo. Obviamente con mi socio David Beckham tenemos un alcance mayor por su personalidad, por quién es, por qué representa. Obviamente es nuestra aspiración que cuando las personas piensen en el fútbol de los Estados Unidos, piensen en Inter Miami. Creo que con esta sociedad, con XBTO, que es en el mundo de cripto y finanzas, que en realidad es una democratización de finanzas mundialmente, nosotros vamos a poder ligar el mundo de finanzas con el equipo y con el fútbol. Y eso lo queremos hacer, un matrimonio entre el fútbol y la finanza globalmente para poder contribuir a la experiencia de los fanáticos de Inter Miami. Yo puedo anticipar que en los próximos años vamos a ver que un app de Inter Miami ligue la finanza de cripto con el equipo, y eso es lo que estamos aspirando nosotros poder traer con esta sociedad, con XBTO. I think the number one thing is XBTO is not a currency. It's not Bitcoin, it's not Ethereum or Solana, but it is a platform that makes the cryptocurrencies trade and exchange. So XBTO, regardless of the currency that's up, that's down, that's more popular, XBTO is not going anywhere. They're an extremely important platform that then can continue growing the crypto space, because crypto is going to be well beyond what I think we just see now, which are currencies. It's going to be well beyond that. I think the applications of how we interact in our daily lives is going to change completely in the next 5 years, and I think XBTO is going to be an essential element of doing that, and branding with Inter Miami, hopefully we can take advantage of that for our fans. No, I don't think it would have been possible. I think pre-COVID you wouldn't have seen any of this happen. I think, you look at what XBTO is doing at our space, what FTX has done with the arena and other things. I think none of those deals would have been happening. I think COVID changed everything in the sports landscape. I think it changed media. I think it changed sponsorships. I think, when you look at how we conduct our daily lives, it completely changed. But I think what it does reflect is the power of sports. Because all of these new brands and sponsors and new economies are going to gravitate to sports. There's nothing like live sports, right? There's only one MLS, there's only one Premier League, one La Liga, there's X amount of teams only. And I think we're privileged and blessed to be in Miami, in a place that is cutting edge on crypto. Everyone's moving here. What's happening in Miami is amazing. So I think that, to answer your question specifically, I think this is a post-COVID environment, and where you see the sponsorship landscaping of sports completely changing. And I'm very happy that Inter Miami is the first and at the forefront of that change. Listen, I think you may see some things in November, but most of these initiatives we're gearing towards season start next year. They're really cool. I mean, like, you know, when they explain it, it's like, it's very cool. Hopefully we'll see some of that in November. It's all in development. You know, and hopefully we'll be able to host a playoff game here, and we'll see what we can do in November.
Señor Mas, en materia de patrocinios, ¿cuál es su próxima meta? ¿Qué aspira el equipo a llegar en la final?
Bueno, esto es un patrocinio importante, es el mayor de la liga. Aspiramos también, mira, tenemos muchas empresas que se quieren asociar a Inter Miami, muchos están interesados en el centro de entrenamiento, muchos están interesados en lo que es la manga de la camisa, estamos también en negociaciones con muchos, pero yo creo que en los próximos 30, 60 días vas a ver ya nosotros completar los mayores patrocinios que tenemos disponibles para Inter Miami. Pero como siempre hemos aspirado, creo que lo que hemos hecho nosotros en los patrocinios es para la liga algo muy importante y para el equipo, y representa que nos permita continuar invirtiendo en los mejores jugadores que podemos traer a la plantilla. This is potentially a 4-year deal, which we've talked about with XBTO, you know, it's an important deal league-wide for us. So but it's a 4-year deal, which we'll be seeing with an option. So that's the deal.
Get to on the field briefly, how pleasing is it to finally see a great run of results in recent times, and really start to see the vision you probably had for the club 3 years ago start to come to fruition?
Listen, you know, and it's you know, all of you know that I'm outspoken and I don't hide what I feel. You know, the beginning of the year was very frustrating. It's not the results any of us wanted, but we stuck with the process. We have a plan, and the plan goes from our academy up to first team. You know, developing young talent, having processes in place to be able to develop the best players that we can from young, and frankly, the guys that we come in, we want them to improve. There has to be an Inter Miami mindset that takes mental strength and focus. You know, and this is a team that has gone through a significant amount of adversity over the last year and a half. I think what you're seeing now is a product of seeing those processes, you know, take hold. Mental strength, facing adversity, playing to the last minute, right? We've had some cardiac endings in the last few weeks. The team's in good form. Phil implemented the formation he wanted, especially in the back, right? 3 in the back, going to 5, playing to the strengths of our roster. I think what you're seeing now are the fruits of that. I think you've not seen the best of this team. I think the team will only continue to get better. And as their confidence grows, I think you'll continue seeing great results. So, you know, I'm optimistic about the end of the year. I'm very happy to see these results because I know that the hard work that goes into it every day. And actually, I'm very, very, you know, looking forward to seeing what the team does. There'll be bumps in the road. There'll be more adversity ahead. But I want to see how this team faces it, and I'm very satisfied to see how they've performed since a New England 5-0 game where, you know, this team hit rock bottom.